The creator of Dragon Ball and other popular anime has died. Akira Toriyama was 68. An official statement said he'd suffered a blood clot on the brain. Dragon Ball was first serialized 40 years ago. It became a huge hit worldwide, spawning cartoons, films, and video games.
If you're an anime fan, whether you like his work or not, the world we know as a culture was rocked by the news of Akira Toriyama's passing. Before that, we were given the announcement of Dragon Ball Daima, and after being unable to keep up with Dragon Ball Super's manga alone, an anime set apart from the present story was not something I expected, and I was not too fussed if it was a show I didn't watch. Until March 8th. I think I finally understood how Marvel fans felt when Stan Lee passed away, and it was the first time my brain had to process the death of someone who had no connection to me at all. Well, even that isn't true, because Toriyama through his work had a connection with me and others like me around the world. A connection that no other anime or manga could replicate. Dragon Ball was anime's gateway to the world stage. Action, amazing characters, villains you love to hate, and compelling stories. There was nothing like the West had ever seen in animation, and it had everything you really needed to spark an interest in anime culture that is just open to snowball over time into something massive. And I'm a result of that. Happily so. Though it took years, when my interest in anime eventually snowballed thanks to Akame Kill, I used to look back and cringe at myself for being only attached to older anime a little too much, especially Dragon Ball. But now I realize my later found love for anime wouldn't have even been a thing if it wasn't for my earlier tastes in it. From Dragon Ball to Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, a couple Ghibli films, and though my tastes didn't change until I got older, I was and still have always been an anime kid. Before anime was cool and mainstream, fans were bullied for it. And it had only clicked with me now that I was too. For liking Dragon Ball, I was made fun of, and my drawings were either ripped or scribbled over. If this has happened to you, you know how the story goes. But I hold anime so close to me now that when I look back on the anime most memorable for me, I know exactly what time of my life a specific show I watched has defined. What I was doing at the time, the headspace I was in mentally. I'm a guy that remembers things in a way where my memories age with the things I enjoy. So it's never been so clear to me now that what Akira Toriyama has brought to me is a piece of time that single-handedly defines the most important memories of my life, which is my childhood, also shared with the most important people of my life. This guy was the spark that makes me the anime fan I am today. The spark of some motivations and values I hold on a personal level, the idea of never giving up and pushing past your limits, which has held so close to the shonen genre, I apply to myself and will always be because this kid sat in front of a TV and watched a guy in orange gi kick some ass. We're about 4 episodes into Dragon Ball Daima right now, and what makes these episodes so great is that Toriyama's written all over this. This is classic Dragon Ball in the modern age of anime, but because of this, it's also beginning to sink in that what Toriyama is leaving behind right now is his final love letter to anime. Though Dragon Ball isn't going anywhere, the touch this man brought to his story will no longer be there once this is over. So Dragon Ball fans, savor this moment. By all means, look forward to what Toyotaro is yet to bring out. Go back and watch some old Dragon Ball content. But in this very season of anime, especially if you're my age or older, take some time to revisit your childhood and the new Dragon Ball content we have, whether it's Sparkling Zero or Daima, just as a way to say, Toriyama sensei, thank you, and goodbye. Please like and subscribe for more, because there will be more. Start a conversation in the comments, and until next time, keep watching anime so we can talk about it. Holy shit dude, that was depressing. Here's some hype outro music.